5 students, there will be 3 teachers.
Yes.
5 students, there will be
Yes, Manoj. That is Manoj.
science and maths. Rather, social science, equal language. More than 25 students or further 25 students, one additional teacher of language.
Correct.
Sanskrit, Hindi, Marathi, Gujarati. Thereafter, if these students are more than 40, then there will be a separate teacher of science language.
Then that will be there will be a repetition of that.
Teacher of science language.
Yes.
And then 60 teacher of Hindi. It depends upon the number of the students.
But the question would be Manoj.
Students are less.
Yes.
Manoj, like this.
Manoj, we are at
Science and mathematics, mathematics, e-commerce also. Nowadays, the degrees are mathematics and e-commerce.
commerce. Yes. Yes.
Science and mathematics. Professor degree science and mathematics. We can teach the biology.
Manoj, please see. It's not Manoj, please. Can we see Manoj?
Because if you look at the interpretation you've given,
Yes.
that person has studied maths up to class 10, can teach these students. So any person who studied science up to class 10 can also teach these students. So why have a qualification at all? Anybody who's a class 10th pass can come and teach them.
No. It's Manoj, the graduation is the minimum qualification.
So anybody who's a graduate will automatically have passed class in
Graduation.
any subject.
Manoj, graduation in concerned subject.
So concerned subject means concerned subject studied up to graduation.
No. Manoj, please.
Concerned subject studied up to graduation can't be concerned. Any graduate would have passed class 10. So if you are a knowledge that I have studied maths up to class 10th and I'm competent to teach irrespective of the fact that in graduation I did not have maths, then anybody who is a graduate will be eligible to teach. Even a BA pass without any commerce, without any general subject, and he is eligible to teach because he's passed class 10.
Manoj, may kindly see, there is nothing like Bsc Maths. It's Bsc, either with the Bsc Bio or Bsc with Maths.
So
Now,
BSc
when we
will,
say
so as per the strict interpretation, it should be BSc maths students eligible only.
Manoj, that's what that is.
But you are biology. You are also out.
Manoj,
That,
please see what RTF says. Kindly see, kindly refer to schedule.
yeah.
Schedule says, page 49, Manoj, I am referring to.
The schedule, we have the schedule, it's extracted in the order.
Yes. Now kindly see. There the order Manoj is referring to first case Manoj. In the first case, Manoj, the consideration was different.
So we're looking at the schedule.
No, why?
Schedule say at least one teacher per class, so that there shall be at least one teacher each for science and maths, social studies.
Manoj, that is what I was coming to. That may not be correct because we cannot go beyond the RT. If we say one teacher for maths and one teacher for science, then that bar of 3 teachers for 105 students gets crossed. Then there would be requirement of 4 teachers up to 105 students.
So you are saying there is requirement of 3 teachers.
I am saying what my case is that serial number 1, which says Vigyan or Ganit, it has to be a teacher either in maths or in bio.
Is it or yeah?
It is Manoj or.
Hindi wala or?
हिंदी वाला नहीं सर, इंग्लिश वाला हो, इंग्लिश वाला हो.
इंग्लिश में एंड है
सर मैं इसलिए कह रहा हूँ
गणित या गणित और विज्ञान इज नॉट गणित या विज्ञान.
सर अगर आप इसको विज्ञान और गणित ऐसा पढ़ेंगे कि ये एंड है
और हिंदी में और क्या किसको बोलते हैं? व्हाट इज द ट्रांसलेशन? इट्स नॉट, दे हैव नॉट रिटन इंग्लिश और इन हिंदी.
यस
और इन हिंदी मींस एंड.
Yes. Correct.
In the English translation, they've used the expression and.
Yes.
Otherwise, there would have been 4 categories.
Correct, Mark.
Science, maths, social studies, languages. But no, there are 3 teachers required for 105 students.
Yes.
Science and maths clubbed together. Social studies and languages. So science and maths per force then means somebody who's in graduation studied both science and maths.
Manoj, that cannot be the interpretation. My humble submission will kindly see, Manoj. The case which Manoj.
English में and है, हिंदी में और है.
सीट शेड्यूल
नहीं ठीक है सर, विज्ञान और
सीट शेड्यूल one teacher per class for duration is one teacher each for a particular science and mathematics. Second session is science and
sir what they are pilots में please see. एक मिनट sir, kindly refer to the circular. The circular is there. That is next document except pilots I am referring to. Point 2.
No, Mr. Gildial, your argument before the learned single judge was that the state authorities are wrongly reading and as or.
My submission. I'm not. My
So
friend
what is your contention? Person who's coming in category 1 should be a graduate both in science or maths or in either science or maths.
Sir, if at the outset I may submit that case which my lords are referring to, it is not my case. I was.
Which is you're in which matter?
I'm in 5.2 and 8.2.
8.1?
8.2. This is 19227.
19227.
7.
19227. All right.
My lord, why I say that in that judgment, my lord, the court has proceeded testing the arguments that if we go with one teacher in science and one teacher in maths, then it will be a violation of RTA Act because there would be 4 teachers for 105 students.
So 3 are required.
It's not my case. I do not say.
What is your case?
My case is this, that this science and maths, when they say science and maths, one teacher, there has to be only one teacher.
Only one teacher who
One
will teach
teacher.
both the subjects.
Correct.
No difficulty.
Yes. Now, what I say.
Now, what should be the qualification of that teacher?
The qualification of that teacher, Mano, there cannot be any differentiation.
Where is the prescription of qualification?
Yes, Mano, that is in rules of 2018.
Where will guidelines?
No, Mano, these are the. These are the.
Rules of 2018.
18 Manos. These are the, Mano, the school education department rules. These are.
Yes.
These are called Madhya Pradesh School Education Service Teaching Cadre.
So what
Sir,
page of the rules?
now, Manos, may please refer to schedule. Schedule 3.
Schedule
3.
3.
Schedule 3, serial number 2. Madhyamik Shiksha.
Yes.
Now, the qualification is, that is, Manos, bachelor's degree in the relevant subject.
Where do we have the English group?
What can I pass it on?
Yes, there. Is there.
Madhyamik Shiksha. Serial number
One second. Yes. Bachelor's degree in relevant.
Bachelor's degree in relevant subject and 2 years diploma in elementary education. Or that there is no dispute with regard to that. It's only the bachelor's degree or bachelor's degree in the relevant subject. Again, bachelor's degree in the qualification is bachelor's degree in relevant subject.
So you come in which category?
We come in the bachelor's degree in relevant subject. What is the relevant subject?
With 2-year diploma or with 1-year bachelor in education?
No, we are bachelor's degree with 2 years.
2 years diploma. So relevant is bachelor's degree in relevant subject.
Correct.
Now, which is the relevant subject? For
Relevant subject for Madhyamik Shiksha is the science. When we
maths and science.
Maths and science, that's what. That is
Maths and science.
maths and science.
You have bachelor's degree in maths?
We have maths. Please. That maths and science is not to be read in the manner that one is required to have maths along with science.
So how do we read it? What should we make optional? Maths or should we make science optional in bachelor's?
This has to be distributed equally. Because when we say, please.
It should be degree in both. Because you are teaching both. So
we are teaching both. Therefore, I say that when, please see, When we say that maths and science, Manoj, may just have a look on the circular. Probably that will make something clear, Manoj. Please have a look on the circular, which the government has issued. Annexure P4.
P,
P4.
P4 is letter dated 11/5.
Manoj, this point 2, Manoj, page 51.
Here,
11
page 51.
51. This is 11/5/2016.
Yes.
Now they say, now this reads as निःशुल्क और अनिवार्य बाल शिक्षा का अधिकार अधिनियम 2009 की धारा 19 के अंतर्गत विभागीय समसंख्यक आदेश 16/1/2012 एवं दिनांक 13/3/2013 द्वारा कक्षा 6 से 8 तक की शिक्षा देने वाले स्कूलों में शिक्षकों की पदस्थापना संरचना स्वीकृत की गई। उक्त आदेश में उल्लेखित पद संरचना को अधिक्रमित करते हुए राज्य शासन केंद्र द्वारा कक्षा 6 से 8 तक की शिक्षा देने वाले स्कूलों में निम्नानुसार शिक्षकों की पदस्थापना की संरचना स्वीकृत करता है। शिक्षकों की संख्या माध्यमिक शाला में शिक्षकों की संख्या शिक्षा का अधिकार अधिनियम के प्रावधान के अनुसार होगी, अर्थात न्यूनतम 3 शिक्षक प्रत्येक कक्षा के लिए 33 बच्चों पर न्यूनतम 1 शिक्षक। विषयवार संख्या छात्र शिक्षक अनुपात के अनुसार शिक्षकों की विषयवार संख्या निम्नानुसार होगी। प्रथम 3 शिक्षक विज्ञान एवं गणित, गणित विषय सहित विज्ञान। Now they say Vigyan and Ganit is to be read in the manner that Ganit Vigyan say the maths along with.
They have explained it.
What?
Ganit Vishay Sahit Vigyan.
Yes.
Means what?
They say that science, the student of science,
Maths compulsory with science.
meaning thereby that a student who has done his Bsc, he ought to have maths in the Bsc. This is what they say. Now, if we go further, छात्र शिक्षक अनुपात के आधार पर शिक्षकों की संख्या अधिक होने पर भाषा, then it comes विज्ञान. Now विज्ञान,
What is Jeev Vigyan?
विज्ञान जीव विज्ञान, bio.
Biology.
Bio.
So when now they say, now this makes it completely clear. If it is 3 students, it will be somebody who has maths with science. And they're conscious of the fact that only physics, chemistry students will have mathematics. Then when it exceeds 105, biology is added.
Now Manoj, please see. If it is read like this serial number 5 is Vigyan. Vigyan means science.
Jeev Vigyan.
No. They only Vigyan, then bracket they say Jeev Vigyan. Otherwise it's Vigyan. Otherwise it's Vigyan.
And please see, in item number 2 is Bhasha. They say
Yes.
Angrezi.
Yes.
Hindi is out.
Yes.
Item number 4 is again Bhasha, which they make Sanskrit, Urdu, Marathi, Gujarati, stroke, stroke, stroke.
Correct.
That means optional. In this case, for first 3 teachers, has to be science, which is physics, chemistry with maths. For the 5th teacher, it becomes compulsory biology. They can't have a physics, chemistry teacher in the 5th stage. It is compulsory Jeev Vigyan.
Kindly see, 5 is not Jeev Vigyan.
5 is Jeev Vigyan.
No, it's not Jeev Vigyan.
See,
It is
please-
Vigyan.
Please read it.
I'm reading it, Manoj.
What is the second word after Vigyan in bracket?
Manoj, they have further qualified by Jeev Vigyan. Otherwise, they say Vigyan.
So they could have kept silent.
No, what I am trying to say is that when we see serial number 1, Ganit or Vigyan,
Ganit evam Vigyan, and they clarify. Ganit Vishay Sahit Vigyan.
now, Manoj, that is what we are saying, that this is wrong. This serial number 1 is wrong.
How is
But-
it wrong? It's correct.
It's wrong because when you say Vigyan, Manoj, please see, Vigyan is Vigyan. Vigyan is Vigyan. These-
Vigyan, you see, there is a distinction in the education in Vigyan. As you conceded, students who take up biology do not take up maths.
Yes.
Maths is only combined with physics and chemistry. So first seat goes to a teacher who has graduation in both physics, chemistry and mathematics.
But he doesn't study bio,
He does not study biology.
but he teaches bio.
Fifth teacher compulsorily comes in is biology.
But he teaches bio to the students of class 6 to
Maybe
8.
because he has science knowledge.
Or
So they can't have 3 teachers of science, one for physics, one for chemistry, one for bio, and one for
that
mathematics.
is not at all my case. My case is this, that first teacher, when we say Vigyan or Ganit, Vigyan is separate, Ganit is separate. Therefore, they have to cater for both. It cannot be one way traffic that the person who is having BSc, please see, when we say science graduate, it is BSc. Now, BSc may be with maths, BSc may be with.
But they want BSc with math.
So, there, what they want will not be sufficient. My
The
submission
rule-
is,
Not they, the rules prescribe BSc with
the
math.
rule does not say that.
At least that is how we are reading it,
Now,
unless you
Manoj,
can show
please
us
see.
differently.
Please see what other states have done. In other states, I'll just draw the attention of Lordship to Bihar.
Yes,
That is on page
71.
74.
Yes, 74.
74.
Yeah.
There, Malord, they have distributed the post Malord equally.
This is 9th and 10th and 11th and 12th.
I'll just print out this for middle also.
Middle it says Madhyamik, lekin it says work 9 even 10.
But
They are calling middle school as 9th and 10th.
I'll just point out my list. If I can draw the attention of Lordship to page 77.
Yes, 77.
Page 77, this relates to the recruitment in Rajasthan.
Yes.
77.
77, annexure P40.
This is for Bikaner, Rajasthan, yes.
There, Malo, the label Vidya Vigyan Ganit.
There also is Vigyan and Ganit.
Vigyan dash Ganit. And the total posts are 3,175.
Yes.
And
Now please see
Yes.
page 78.
Yeah.
So you were talking of Rajasthan. See B at the bottom.
Yes, ma'am.
78. Or sir, referring to page
B 78, you were showing Rajasthan 77.
yes.
So it's not relevant, but for our case, but see how they've explained Vigyan and Ganit in
Well.
B2.
Well, विज्ञान और गणित के अध्यापक के लिए अभ्यर्थी को वैकल्पिक विषय के रूप में रसायन विज्ञान, भौतिक विज्ञान, वनस्पति विज्ञान, जीव विज्ञान, सूक्ष्म विज्ञान, माइक्रोबायोलॉजी, जैव प्रौद्योगिकी, बायोटेक्नोलॉजी, जैव रसायन विज्ञान और गणित में से कम एक विषय के साथ स्नातक या समतुल्य परीक्षा उत्तीर्ण किया होना चाहिए।
That means they must have cleared one of the biology subjects. These are all bio subjects. There's no reference to any science or chemistry. So this presupposes that you will be graduate in science and chemistry, physics and chemistry.
Yes.
But you must have cleared biology in one of these subjects in the elementary or middle class or middle school.
Maharaj, please see this. I'll just read it once again. It reads, Maharaj, विज्ञान और गणित के अध्यापक के लिए अभ्यर्थी को वैकल्पिक विषय के रूप में रसायन विज्ञान, भौतिक विज्ञान, वनस्पति विज्ञान, जैव रसायन विज्ञान, बायोकेमिस्ट्री और गणित में से कम एक विषय।
So biology के एक सब्जेक्ट तो क्लियर एडिशनली किया होना चाहिए।
इसको बायोलॉजी का नहीं है।
But these are all bio subjects.
No, these are not bio subjects.
जीव विज्ञान is what?
रसायन विज्ञान is not bio subject.
रसायन is what? Chemistry.
रसायन is chemistry. रसायन is chemistry. भौतिक विज्ञान is
Physics,
physics.
chemistry, geology.
That is what we are saying. That absolutely we are saying this.
So that is their qualification, not their qualification.
What my submission is this. Kindly refer to page
So
70.
long as they prescribe it.
Maharaj, please refer to page 71 for a minute.
Yeah.
71 minutes. 71. ये बिहार का है। पी
Yeah, 71.
Maharaj, please see just in the middle. इसी प्रकार.
Where are you reading? इसी
The
प्रकार.
middle Maharaj, इसी प्रकार. इसी प्रकार उच्च प्राथमिक कक्षाओं, मध्य विद्यालय में मिडिल स्कूल के लिए आवश्यकता अनुसार निम्नांकित विषयों के पद पर शिक्षकों के नियोजन हेतु शैक्षणिक योग्यता निम्नवत होगी। स्नातक गणित एवं विज्ञान के शिक्षक, शैक्षणिक योग्यता गणित, भौतिकी, रसायन में स्नातक अथवा रसायन, वनस्पति विज्ञान, जंतु विज्ञान में स्नातक अथवा BCA योग्यताधारी। Because when we say BSc, when we say science graduate does not mean only maths graduate.
Mr. Gildiar,
Yes.
this is some other state where they have explicitly provided, we only don't need maths, etc. In clause 2, Rasayan, Vanaspati Vigyan, Jantu Vigyan mein Sanatak, that means no maths required.
But they say that
For them, no maths required. It's either maths, Bhautik, Rasayan mein Sanatak,
correct.
or Rasayan, Vanaspati Vigyan, Jantu Vigyan mein Sanatak, that means no mathematics.
Correct.
BSc, Yogyata Dhari, any BSc. So they have provided different categories.
But
In the state of Madhya Pradesh, there is no category provided.
what my submission is, our rules do not provide. The
The
rules,
rules in Madhya Pradesh specifically mention mathematics as compulsory.
no, they do not say that. That's what
Otherwise, this is how it would have been as in Bihar.
our rules do not say that. Kindly say rules say,
Our reading of the rule is very clear.
our rules say, my lord, graduation in relevant subject. Rules do not say that.
If relevant, it says relevant subject, relevant says maths and science.
My lord, that's what my submission is. That we are reading about science as if mathematics along with science. It's not like this. Ganit or Vigyan means, my lord, that both are, because a person who does his BSc means maybe with maths, maybe with bio.
If it is bio, he comes in fifth category.
My lord, there's also BC. Otherwise, fifth would not be required to write, my lord, if my lord,
That's exactly the point.
my lord,
If
we are,
bio was included, then your point is correct, fifth was not required.
my lord, we are
That
reading
fifth
it.
they would have said same as one.
No, what we are reading it, that fifth is the Vigyan is not within the bracket. Within bracket is the Jantu Vigyan. Bio is within bracket. So meaning thereby, Vigyan itself is a separate stream.
Then why have that biology in the bracket? What does that mean?
Because that is why we have challenged that. Because that is contrary to the RTA.
Mr. Gildiar,
Yes.
A it's an expert body which decides the qualifications. We can't prescribe as board qualifications for what they need to have.
But that can be contrary to rules, my lord.
Show us the RTE Act which mandates that it has to be anybody from biology.
My humble submission is this, my one line argument is this, that RT Act serial number 1 says Ganit or Vigyan.
Let's see that. You have not shown us RTE Act till now.
But that schedule is RT.
Schedule is very clear.
Schedule says Ganit or Vigyan.
Or
ठीक है सर, मैं हिंदी में कह रहा था गणित and science, maths and science.
So maths and science.
But maths and science does not mean.
Mr. Gildial,
Yes.
the RTE Act, if the schedule is from the RTE Act,
Science, we have teaching learning. But if somebody is studying Bsc Biology, we have only science. We have the requirement is science and mathematics. It's very clear. Science and mathematics.
Yes.
Yes.
My lord, can we say that a BSc student is not a Vigyan graduate? A bio student is not a Vigyan graduate?
So that would be graduate in mathematics. Whether bio student is said to be graduate in mathematics.
No, it cannot be. He cannot be.
Mathematics student can be said to be science and mathematics both.
My lord, my submission is this, if it is vice versa.
Science is teaching what is clearly three subjects: physics, chemistry, and mathematics.
My lord, physics, my lord, please see.
Mr. Gildial, if mathematics could be a subject up to class 10 and you qualify being a bio graduate, why can't a person who studied mathematics with commerce and science till class 10 be qualified?
No, he will be qualified.
He is not qualified.
No, my lord, the person who has done his BSc.
Person who has done